Hey everyone, it's Joy Packard. I just wanted to say a quick hello. It's like 9:06 p.m. and I am getting ready for a live event that I'll be speaking at in the next few days and right outside of Minneapolis. And so it's very, very exciting. So getting some things ready for that tonight. And so believe it or not, it is pretty amazing in the fact that I was able to get a great rate at on Spirit Airlines, which is not my favorite airline, but it was really, really cheap, like 110 round trip or something. So in the midst of it all, though, you're limited on your luggage and what you can bring. And so normally I have, a big old luggage. And so for the first time since I'm just, it's a very, very quick trip, I'm actually going to try and put everything in the 18 by 14 by 8 luggage. It's going to be a miracle. I'm going to have like everything for the next 3 days, from my vitamins to everything. And I'm just going to do it. I'm going to put it in a really, really small thing. So, hey Grace, how you doing? So I'm pretty excited about that. Save, 30 something dollars each way and get off the plane on time. And so very, very excited about that. I've never done that before, to where I can fit everything in an 18 by 14 by 8 bag. So that will be very interesting. I hope that I have the right outfits. So I wanted to get on here and say a quick hello to you guys. I basically wanted to talk a little bit about how in the last week or two of my life, it's been crazy. It's been like where I've, had incidences that have happened and people that show up in my life. I've had people that, situations that had happened. I'll give you an example. It's almost just like, booking my cruise for October on my speaking engagement there, right? And so it's really, really, really awesome in the fact that, I didn't know that tomorrow was going to be the day that all the cabins for the group were going to go back and I would have to pay more. So, things like that happened. Or, I ran into a friend, who I never run into at a store or whatever. I've just had situation after situation after situation fall in place, and it's just been an amazing ride. And so this particular event that's happening in the next few days, it's pretty amazing. I've never spoke at an event that is so high end, and it's such an honor and a privilege, and I'm so excited to be able to be around some amazing Amazon sellers, and for people that basically have such an awesome knowledge. And so it's going to be really, really neat to be around that circle of people and to be able to take 40 minutes to speak, to share the things that I know. And I'm actually trying to finish up my presentation as I do this. I'm just taking a little bit of a break. Thank you, Grace. You're so nice all the time you're on here. And so I am trying to finish that presentation up, and I'm trying to take every single slide and everything that I share to give of my heart. And I think that is something that I've really enjoyed over the last year of, being able to go to all of these speaking engagements and to engage. And so one of the things I wanted to share with you, and maybe in your own life, and to realize them as blessings, or realize that they are amazing things that can happen. And that is, like I say, as you run into people, or you have an email, or someone checks on you through chat or a phone call or whatever. It's really, really, really awesome in the fact that that happens. And it's been happening over and over and over again. And, I've been practicing a lot of meditation. I know some of you may not believe in all that or whatever, but I've been doing a lot of meditation morning and night. I've really been putting myself out there. I've been taking my journals. I take my journals and everything and write down my thoughts, write down what I'm thinking, write down what my goals are. And, I don't worry as much as far as, whether things happen or not, because for whatever reason, they're starting to, and it's really, really cool how that happens. So, as part of your daily practice, if I encourage that to do your writing down of your goals, to basically write down, your desires, write down whatever it is that you're wanting to get done. This is, I love showing you guys my journals, and this is one of my very favorites, and I've been writing in lately, and it's, basically the cover. I always love to share with you what the cover says, and it's be kind, work hard, stay humble, smile often, travel when possible. I've been doing that a lot. Stay honest, believe in yourself, and love deeply. And so if you don't have a favorite journal or, favorite quote or favorite book, I encourage you to get that or get one and to write in it daily and to write down your thoughts and to write down your dreams and to write down your goals. And it will amaze you about how, as it becomes part of who you are, in your mind and what you think about, it's amazing how it comes to pass. And I am super, super excited for all the things. Hey, Stephen, how you doing? It's good to see you here, and thank you for your nice comments. And so in 2 more days, I'll be at a goat farm. I am going to be flying into Minneapolis tomorrow, and I'll be staying there for a few days before we take the kids somewhere before school starts. So it's a very tight weekend. I was actually supposed to be in Austin, but I was just telling everybody who came in late and how I was packing, and I'm going to pack everything. I'm being a cheapskate this time and taking Spirit Airlines because it was so cheap, and they don't let you hardly bring any size bags. But for the first time in history, I'm going to be packing in an 18 by 4 by 8 bag. So we will see whatever can fit in there. So I'm super, 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 super excited to be able to go to these things. Hey, Stephen, I'm still thinking about it. I may not actually attend the event as far as going to the classes, but I'm thinking about hanging out. If you can post in there the dates of those again, I know it's in September, and I've thought about going mostly just to hang out in the lobby, which is my favorite thing to do. So I've been to all the CES conferences. They're awesome, and this is the first year that I didn't sign up as far as getting a ticket, but I am thinking about it, going and hanging out. So I can't wait to share with you some of the things that I'll be doing over the next few days, and I have not been able to finish the course quite yet because I've been so busy doing some other things, but I'm thinking before the end of August is what the goal is going to be. And I know a lot of you are anxiously awaiting that, and and so am I. But it's at simplezonseller.com is the early notification list. And so I am so excited about that. But anyway, your goals, your dreams, writing it down, packing light on Spirit Airlines. And what was it that I was going to share with you? I was going to share with you one of my favorite microphones. I always love to give you value. And this has been an awesome little microphone. I've been using, this is the blue USB one that I've been using. I've been using it with my music. I've been using it, when I'm traveling. It fits in this little, show you this little pouch that it fits in. It fits in this little thing. And so I'm able to bring it so easily with me. It's so awesome. I've been using that whenever I record videos on my phone or on my computer. And so I'm just so excited for what's to come. In the next few months, I'll be attending, like I say, the one here coming up in Minneapolis, right outside Minneapolis, actually in Wisconsin. But we fly into Minneapolis, stay there, and it's a 45-minute drive. I actually secured my cruise in October that those of you who have been following at the Rockstar Retreat cruise, and they've asked me to speak there. Super excited about that. Have some family members coming. Thank you, Stephen. I will write that down, and I may try and head that way to Orlando. And so anyway, I'm looking through and looking back over 2017, and it's been super exciting to see a lot of things that were written in my journal And that's why I always encourage you when I get on here to write down your goals, to write down, the things that you want to see come to pass. And whether they be short-term goals, long-term goals, one action item a day goals, whatever they are, it's good to write them down. And it's good to see and to feel some of the things that you have dreamed about, thought about, where having them come to pass, right? The only way that you will see something come to pass is when you're thinking about it, writing about it, dreaming about it. Sometimes it's in our head, right, what we're thinking. And until we see it on paper, it's really, really exciting to see it come into fruition. It's really exciting to, do what's in your heart and to know, like, this is what I want to do and this is my passion, right? And that's the other thing too, that I was talking about to someone the other day about what a passionate person I am and whatever I do. And I think that whatever you do, that's what, you should do it with, and do it with your heart, do it with the passion, and do it until you reach it, right? Because, like, what is it that they say that, a goal without a target is just, it's not, I don't even remember the saying, but something like that. Bottom line is that you should have a goal and you should have a target to go for that goal. And so, getting a little bit nervous, I can feel it. Just, this is, like I say, the first time to be in front of an audience of this nature. And it's very, very exciting. And I just feel so honored and privileged to be able to be amongst that. And so not only am I able to speak, but I'm able to be around and rub shoulders with some amazing Amazon sellers, and also to take of the knowledge as well, right? So it's really, really exciting to, I guess, to hear what everybody else is saying, but it's also exciting to share what I know. Right? And so we've talked about sharing value, and we've talked about sharing, I guess, just everything that has to, that I've learned over the years. And that's what I've been asked to speak on. I'm actually trying to finalize the final PowerPoint, and I'm trying to, take it. There's so many things that I talk about, but I'm combining every slide and everything that I'm doing all into one. I have 40 minutes to speak. It's on Friday, and it's like at 11:25. And so I am really trying to finish the last bits before I have to head out. And so what's really exciting too, because we were talking about coincidences. I went to a party. It was a health party a couple of days ago. And it was interesting because I, messaged my friend, and they said, oh, I'm going to be in Missouri City on whatever day that was, Saturday or something, Friday. And I hadn't talked to them in a long time. And then it happened to be that they were going to be in Missouri City on that day. And so I ended up going, and then I ended up meeting some, a really nice lady. And so anyway, I know this is so random, but one of the things that I want to learn, besides Amazon, besides personal development retreats and everything, I've always had a desire to learn about real estate, right? And, anyway, bottom line is the lady that I went to at the meeting, again, we're talking about no coincidences. There are no coincidences. And one of the cool things is her family lives in Minnesota, in Minneapolis, and I'm heading there tomorrow. And so I'm going to have brunch with them and learn some of the things that I wanted. And why does that happen? I ask myself all the time, and I showed you this journal a little bit earlier, and I have one here by my office. I have one on my desk by my bed. I have, all over. And so it's very exciting to see when you write things down. And when I've talked about this till I'm blue in the face, at the beginning of the year, and I've told you and I've talked about how important it is to take action on your steps that you're trying to do. And Amazon has been an amazing thing. And then, all the way from January, which was the first speaking engagement in Houston, and then, Baltimore, New Jersey, and some of these other things. And so thank you, Grace. I know it's really, really interesting because, after I get done with my Amazon course and everything, I think I've talked about this before, and that is, leading into personal development retreats, because I love sharing that. And also, what I just told you, some of the other things that I'm wanting to get into. And so wherever you align yourself on a daily basis, in your journal, when your meditation, the people just show up in your life. And I think that that's the cool thing, right? People show up, people chat with you, they email you, they say, hey, I was thinking about you on this particular project. And so it's really, 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 really cool. And so anyway, I better get back to finishing this up. I don't even know if I'm going to go to sleep tonight because, well, maybe I will. But I have to be at the airport like at 5 in the morning. And so I'm just like, oh, I'm thinking about that, but that's okay. I hope you guys are having an amazing evening. We've had a great day getting things done before I have to go. And I've been really working really hard on getting everything in place and everything. So it's going to be a very, very busy weekend for the next 2 days. And then I come back, and then it's going to be another week of fun. And I'll share that with you when the time comes. So in the meantime, those of you who ask me all the time about wanting to share my videos, there's a share button on the bottom somewhere. There's like a button on the bottom. Always feel free, because, this is a public video and I don't mind that. And I feel myself losing my voice. I've been doing a lot of talking and a lot of, we just did an interview last night. Those of you who are following along with Fernando, he has an awesome course that's coming out, that is out on print on demand and merch. And so those of you who don't know what that is, you can private message, or, we'll talk about that soon. Anyway, I just wanted to say a quick hi and share with you some of those thoughts that are in my mind, in my heart. It's almost like Facebook Live is like my journal. I like to share with you the things that work for me. And so I will keep you posted on this amazing, amazing event that's coming up over the next 2 days. I'm super, super excited about it. And I hope that everything goes as smooth as I want it to. So I know it will. All right, you guys have an excellent evening, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.